This is obviously a problem for a lot of entrepreneurs that we speak to, where they reach a point where just a bunch of resentment between them and their business partner. And the relationship in the beginning was good, you know, where they were comfortable with each other, they're passionate, they want to build this thing together. But now it's just a big mess. So from your experience, what is usually actually the first thing that you would do to solve this issue?
I think one of the things you need to even understand first is how important these two relationships are. Your business partner and your wife, there's no one closer to you than either or both of those people, right? Your wife, you go home and you share a bed with her every single evening, right? And your business partner, you're going to see his face every day. You're likely going to get a message from him every day, right? They're linked to your dunya and your akhirah, right? Both of these individuals. So if there's an issue with either of those partners, it shows up in your whole life. I mean, I've had so many CEOs tell me like, you know, oh yeah, but Fawaz, I know how to just turn off, switch my mind, I'll have an argument with my wife. But no, let's be honest, as men, regardless, it's still at the back of our minds. Yes, to a certain degree, some men have the ability to firm it and go through with it more than others. But we can't lie, even the Prophet ﷺ affected him to a point where he had to leave, right? As we know, he had to leave his wife for what? On 30 to 40 days, I believe, right? He had to leave them because again, it got too much. So it does affect one. One cannot say it doesn't affect you, and I'm able to show. Likewise, if you're misaligned with your business partner, that's like mom and daddy fighting. How is the team supposed to? The team will feel that misalignment, and this is why I've made it a mission to speak with my team also at certain points. Like I always have a point where I'll sit with them and be like, okay, Ak, if you are in my position, what will you do? Or how are you finding your role? Where's your mind at? The reason I do that is, again, to make it easier for these people to bring up things that they won't perhaps bring up. Because again, I know my personality as well. And that's why it's important as well to know your personality. Like I know sometimes I may be difficult to come up to be approached, etc. This way you do it bil sloop, right? And certain times, especially with key people like spouse, partners, have that time, guys, just sit down and be like, what's up here? What's the worst that could come out of a situation? And one thing I always like to do at the start of these conversations is I always like to realign. Like, I want to build this with you. And guys, don't let ego get in the way of this conversation. Like, I want to build this with you. I want to achieve great things with you. But here's the obstacles I feel like in a way. Let's work together to clear them out. When you're sitting down with your spouse, it's like, yo, babes, like, we're trying to get to Jannah together, right? That's the ultimate goal. Yo, babes, we're trying to raise righteous kids, right? That's the is that what you want as well? And I'm asking, is that what you want? Don't assume, all right? Is that what you want? You actually have to try your best to put yourself in that person's shoes as they speak to you. Right? Try your best to understand. See things from their perspective, even if it makes no sense to you. This is the important thing about perspective. It's very easy, like, if we can look at the exact same thing and see something different. That's the way human beings are. So again, I understand it, and I always start off, like, if you see it that way, by the way, that's wrong, because that's 100% not what I mean. I understand the fact that you see it that way, but I'm letting you know that's not the reality. But I'm still gonna always let them know this is valid. I'm not saying, no, it's wrong because you're wrong. No, this is valid because you feel that way, right? But this is how it actually is. One big gem I have, guys, is spend time with your partners, business partner and relationship partner, outside of the normal, relationship. Meaning, one of the biggest things, a brother didn't end up divorcing his wife because of one advice I gave him. I just go on a 30-minute walk with her, or 10 to 30-minute walk with her every day, and just leave your phone at home. Just gives you a chance to get to know that person again, man. Just give each other a little bit of attention again. Likewise, even with my business partner, as you know, you as well, and the people around me, sometimes it's like, guys, let's go disconnect. Let's go shooting, or let's go something, right? And let's just have fun. Let's just get our mind loose, right? I remember even I seen, for example, Tayyib, he came out, he's been working the whole time. For me, it's like, bro, get loose, man. You go have fun with the guns. I'm there. I picked up the whole camera. I'm like, bro, the point is you have your fun. Work, but it's like, bro, you're my brother and I love you. And occasionally, I will call my team and be like, bro, how's life, man? What's popping? What's underneath? It's like you have to understand, bro, I want this. This is my person. This is my guy, fam. Right? I want to make sure he's good. It's not just about, I don't know, maybe he's even going through something. So many times, a business partner is going to say something, but the other guy doesn't even know. Why? Because you haven't made that relationship in that way. And which is why a lot of the times you guys started out as brothers. Why? Yeah, before you even became partners. But don't forget your brotherhood just because you're now in partnership. Still have dinner together, man. not talk business, but just have dinner together. What's cracking? What's popping in life? Go shoot, play paddle, do activities. Bring back that love. If you don't put intentional energy into making this relationship get better, it will get worse. Likewise, your spouse. It's not, oh, I won her, I stole her from my dad, I paid her meher, khalas. Nah, sometimes do weird stuff. Go bring her flowers. Just remind her some days, and I'm not telling you to become moist all of a sudden and like do it every single day. No, like, okay, just be like, yo, you know what? Let's go on a jog together. You chubby you. Apparently, I never knew this, but guys' spouses start to cry and break down when he calls her chubby.
Right.
Miskeen. Wallahi, guys, I hope this video is actually helping you. Every video we put out, we're trying to do one thing. Help Muslim CEOs remove the chaos, grow their businesses, and get closer to their deen. So remember to check out the rest of the channel. We have almost 1,000 videos like this, and we're constantly adding more. But if you're someone who knows their problems are too unique for content to help them, then just book a call with us, and we'll break down and diagnose exactly what is holding you back. Assalamu alaikum.